First-class graduate. It was an unforgettable sexual intercourse with my girlfriend. As I stood up from her and was putting on my boxer, something strange happened that has never happened in all my sexual adventures. Right there in the room, like in a trance, I saw an image like myself walked out of my body. I was so scared as the image bowed his head and was walking backward to the door. I screamed, I shouted, I was shivering seriously. My girlfriend stood up and was asking me what is wrong with me. She shouted that I should keep quiet, but, no. I kept shouting as I saw like myself walking away from me. To my surprise, I kept on telling my girlfriend to look at this image and she said, she could not see anything. I became terrified. It was like I was in the oven, at the same time, it was as if I was in a cold room. I watched the image walked backward to the door and when it got to the door, it turned to go out of the door. As I watched the back of this image, I saw an inscription written on it, Excellent Spirit. I screamed and shouted because, though I am not a serious Christian, I know what it means to have an excellent spirit and to lose it. I have been leading the whole department in my school. Lecturers consult me privately to explain some hard topics. I was a genius. It is this brilliance and handsomeness that made me the desire of most ladies on campus. While I was crying and weeping bitterly, my girlfriend burst into serious laughter. I was asking her why the laughter, and she said, "You are number 5. I will get the remaining 5 to make 10. I asked her to explain what she meant, she just laughed harder. She carried her bag and walked out of my room and said, "Enjoy your shadow." Till today, I can't trace this lady. I have tried looking for her, I can't find her. Right from that day, I knew I became empty. I have the best result in my department, but no destiny results to show for it. Sir. I lost something that day, I knew I lost it. I have been praying and asking the Lord for restoration. At times, I feel like I am so empty. I wished that sex never happened or never happened between me and that lady. I lost the excellent spirit. This was a confession of a guy to me some years ago. He wept bitterly in my office. I could not comfort him. He graduated as the best student in his department, but if you see him at that time, you would never believe he went to school. Dear precious one, there is something deep about sex. I know some will read this and scorn it. You only know yourself, you don't know the person you want to have that sex with. There are thousands of people who have lost their own excellent spirit too just because of 10 minutes of sexual pleasure. Flee fornication, flee adultery. 1 round of sex is enough to round off your glorious destiny. Enjoy sex with your spouse only. Singles, wait. You won't die. Wait. Before you remove your pant for that guy/lady to commit fornication, think. Rule your desire or ruin your destiny. I am warned. You are warned. There is the exchange of spirits during sex and God's spirit in us leaves when it's being done. It is important to let people to know about this and be careful because the devil has released so many of his agents, especially to those with excellent spirit, the genius. Open your eyes. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Shalom. Number copied number. Give your life completely to Christ before it becomes too late. The next hour, tomorrow might be too late. Ask God to come into your life now. Ask Him, change me, O Lord. From today take me as your son. Amen. Genesis 49:3-4 Reuben, you are my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power, for unstable as water, you shall not excel. Because you went up to your father's bed, then defiled you it, he went up to my couch. https://spiritreports.blogspot.com/2020/06/anonymous1.html